Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have my Sephora haul for you guys. I did most of my shopping online, but I also went in store and picked up a few items as well. I want to warn you guys before we get started, I have quite a few eyeshadow palettes in this haul. I don't have an enormous amount, but I do have quite a few. So I wanted to let you know that the beginning of this video is going to be about the palettes. So you're going to see a lot of palettes. I purchased palettes that I have been really wanting, so that's why I have so many in this haul. So let's go ahead and get started. The first palette I want to show you is one by Voss. It's the Oh Snap palette. Really cute packaging, has like peppermints on the back. I'm sure this is a holiday palette for them. I don't know if it's limited edition. If it is, I will list it down below. But I did pick up this palette online. Now when I went in store, they did have it in store, so you don't have to actually buy this online. You can actually go in store and swatch it and see if it's something that you're interested in. But these are the shades right here. Really beautiful shades. I was most interested in this red shade here because I don't really have anything like that. And I'll swatch it for you so you guys will see how pigmented this red shade is. It is one of the most beautiful, like red, shimmery shades, and it's gonna be like perfect for the holidays, but that's it right there. Another shade that I really liked was this shade right next to it, which was a red burgundy, kind of more on the dark like cranberry side, not so much burgundy, but that one right there below it. And it is so beautiful, guys. I really can't get over how beautiful the red shade is. Now I have one Violet Voss palette, and that palette is such a gorgeous palette. It's never failed me. It has great shadows in it, really good pigmentation, great blendability. So I'm hoping that the Oh Snap palette will work just the same. And I will tell you another thing I loved about this palette is the fact that it was really reasonably priced. I can't remember, but I think it was maybe like 20 bucks or something. And then I got the 20% off of that. So I will list down below the prices of each palette so you guys can see what they originally go for. But just know that because the sale is going on, it's 20% off of that price. So anyway, I think this is a great palette. I know that it probably looks like a lot of stuff that I already have, but that red shade in there and that dark cranberry shade is just going to be beautiful on the eyelid, and I wanted to try it. The next palette I want to talk about is the Midnight Maven Artist Couture palette. This palette caught my eye in store because of two shades that I'm going to show you that I absolutely fell in love with. So here it is right here. It is such a gorgeous palette. It has some beautiful like warm shades here. You can use those for transition or, you know, just like on their own. And then it's got two glitter shades right here. And then it also has these two shades that I was absolutely drawn to. Now I will swatch the two shades that caught my eye. Oh my gosh, guys, these shades are so gorgeous. So this one right here is more of like a fuchsia shade. Very beautiful. And then the bottom one is like a hot pink. So really pretty. I'll swatch the glitter shades for you as well so you can see how beautiful those glitter shades are. Now they're not really glittery. They have like a little bit of light glitter to them. This one right here and this one right here are those shimmer glittery shades. Just really beautiful. So I can't wait to use that palette because like I said, I was absolutely drawn to the fuchsia and the hot pink shadow. So the next palette I want to show you is by NARS, and it's the NARS Studio 54 palette. It's the Inferno palette. And this one does look like it would be something that someone would have used back in the day when they were going to Studio 54, because there are some glitter shades in here, guys, that are absolutely stunning. So beautiful. So this is what the palette looks like. This completely reminds me of Christmas. Look at the red glitter all over this palette. It's simply gorgeous. So here are the shades right here. Now, these two shades are very pigmented glitter shades. I love this shade right here. It's more of like a rust shade, but I'm going to swatch a glitter shade for you and I'm going to swatch the rust shade for you. All the other shades are pretty average. I do have some NARS palettes like the Narcissist palette that when it came to the glitter shades, they weren't as opaque as these. So when I swatched these in store, I was like, I have to have this palette because these shades and these glitters are going to be perfect for the holidays. Look how beautiful those glitter shades are. I'm going to swatch the rust shade for you because I do want you to see how gorgeous that one shade is. It does have glitter in it. It seems like it's a little bit different than these two right here. These are more like chunky glitter, and this is just more like an eyeshadow with glitter in it. So excited to use these, guys. So excited for the holidays. So another palette I picked up online was the McGrath Blitz Astral Quad, and it looks like this. And of course, with Pat McGrath packaging, she always goes all out on packaging. This one is really pretty. It's got like a light blue packaging with like some, it looks like some crystal bows on the front. And then inside, of course, is the quad. Now the quad is her typical luxurious packaging. It's got, you know, the black packaging and the gold on the back and the gold on the front, but it's very heavy. So here are the shades here. I especially wanted to try this palette after I saw my friend Jwls do a tutorial on her channel. If you guys don't know who she is, I'm gonna go ahead and link her channel down below so you guys can check her out. But she did a look on her channel and it looks simply gorgeous. And so I had to pick this up because I fell in love with these two shades right here, which is a green that has like a shift to it, kind of like a pinkish purple shift. And then here is a aqua blue. And this one doesn't have, it does look like it has a shift to it, but I can't tell whether it's like a green or kind of like a light blue, but they're so, so beautiful. I'll go ahead and swatch these two for you. Look at that. So pretty. So yeah, I can't wait to use that. So I did buy some Viseart palettes. I bought 3 of them, and I purchased these all online. I'm gonna go over the first one, and it's the 12 shade professional eyeshadow palette. This one's in the neutral mattes. I think I have like 4 Viseart palettes. I think I have a blush palette, a bronzer palette, and then 2 eyeshadow palettes. And those palettes are really, really good. I don't use them often enough, but I need to. Here's the packaging right here. It's typical Viseart packaging. A lot of these palettes come like in a plastic type packaging with a see-through top. And then here are the shades here. These are supposed to be the neutral matte shades. They looked a little bit brighter to me online than they do in person. But either way, I'm gonna work with them. I'm gonna see how they go on. I really don't know why they call this a neutral matte palette, because by looking at these shadows, they don't really look neutral to me. They look a little bit more on the warm side, but we will see once I get to start using this. Maybe it comes off differently on the eye than it looks in the palette. Anyway, I'm excited to use that. I've heard so much about this palette. And then I bought 2 other Viseart palettes. I bought the Rosé Edit and the Dark Edit palette. I've never purchased one of their smaller palettes. So here's the packaging of the Rosé Edit. It has like cardboard packaging, but it's very nicely made. It's got a mirror in it, and then here are the shades right here. Let me take off this plastic so you guys can see. There are 12 shades in this palette. Of course, they're smaller than the palette that I just showed you, but either way, they should have the same quality in the shadows. So the shades in here are really, really pretty, very like rosy, pinky type shades. So yeah, I'm really excited to use that one. And then the one that I really, really wanted that I picked up as well is the Dark Edit palette, and this is the packaging here. These shades are going to be perfect for the fall and the winter. One just popped out. I guess these shades pop out, guys. Yeah, they sure do. I didn't know that. Okay, so right now when I was about to show you guys, one of these fell out. It looks like they pop out. So maybe when you run out of a shade, you can go online and get another one. I don't know. I'll have to look into that. I didn't know that these popped out, but I guess they do. Well, either way, beautiful palette. Here are the shades right here. I'll show you up close without trying to lose one. Really, really pretty. And I think these are gonna be like perfect for travel. You know what? Now that I notice it, this is like the case that came on top. So it's probably protecting it from like coming out. So yeah, I'm gonna leave that on there. But yeah, this is such a pretty palette. Oh yeah, I can hear it. Can you hear that? They're like shaking in there. I don't know. This one doesn't sound as loose as the Dark Edit. You hear that? So I don't know. I don't know what's up with these. Either way, they're still really pretty palettes, and I'm going to be using those very soon in a tutorial. So we're finally done with the palettes. Now let's get into the other stuff. I picked up 2 blushes from Patrick Ta. I've never used anything from his line other than the spray, what is it, the spray highlighter, which I didn't have much luck with. I see it on other people and it's beautiful. Other people have used it, they love it. I just didn't have much luck with it. But I went ahead and got these blushes because they looked really, really pretty online. I didn't buy these in store, but when I went in store, they had them. So if you want to buy one, you can actually go in store and swatch it. But I bought two shades. One is She's Sincere and the other one is She's Adorable. This is the packaging, y'all. Look how pretty that is. It's like a rose gold. It feels very luxurious. When you open it up, it's got like a long mirror in there, and then this is the shade right here. This one's actually She's Sincere. It looks like a really beautiful like peach shade, and then this one's She's Adorable. This is more of like a dark peach. They're both on the peachy side, but one is a very light peach and the other one is a dark peach. And I'm gonna go ahead and swatch because I'm curious to see how that's gonna come off. The She's Sincere, that's it right there. You can barely see it on my hand. I don't know how that one's gonna come off on me because it looks really, really light. But we're gonna test it out anyway. I'm swatching She's Adorable. So right here is She's Adorable. It's on the top. I don't know if you can tell. So these are pretty sheer, guys, so I'm not sure how they're gonna come off on my skin tone. So I'm gonna play with these. Hopefully they'll build up and have some good pigmentation. I do have some blushes where in the pan it looks really light, but when I put it on my skin, it builds up and it looks beautiful. So hoping that these will do the same. Now another thing I purchased was this Sunswept Bronzer Duo Palette by Jouer. Here lately I tried a few Jouer products like a highlighter and a blush palette, which I absolutely love. I have been using them like crazy. They're probably going to be in my next favorites video because I use them that much. So I wanted to try the bronzer. Now I did hear about this bronzer on the Garso twins channel. One of the twins actually uses this bronzer. So this one here is the medium to deep duo. So this one's called Sunkissed and this one's called Sunset. Really beautiful bronzer shades. And I'm going to swatch these for you because I want to see if they're dark enough. The Sunset shade looks more like a shimmery shade. I guess it's like a topper for the bronzer. And then the Sun Kiss shade is your bronzer shade. So I can't wait to try this out and see if I like it like I like all those other products that I have. So the next thing I purchased was this Fenty Beauty by Rihanna Bomb Baby 2 mini lip and face set. Comes in small packaging like this. This is actually a highlighter and then this is the lip gloss. So the highlighter is actually in Sandcastle and the lip gloss is in Sweet Mouth. Such a cute little mini lip gloss. Ooh, the lip gloss looks really, really pretty. Kind of like a baby pink with some shimmer. Let me go ahead and show you the highlighter real quick before I show you the swatches. Wow, this is beautiful. Look at this highlighter, guys. I don't know if the camera's doing it any justice, but it is gorgeous. So here is the gloss and here is the highlighter. So beautiful. Look at that shine. I'm really not sure if this Sandcastle is part of her permanent line or if the Sweet Mouth lip gloss is also part of her permanent line. I'm not sure, so I will look into that. But I think these are both such beautiful products and I can't wait to use this highlighter. It just looks gorgeous on the skin. So I did pick up 3 lip products. They're all by the line Artist Couture. I got 2 lip glosses and I think a shimmer gloss, but we'll go ahead and open them all up so you guys can see. I saw these in store and I fell in love with them. It looks like the gloss is so rich and glossy. They were really pretty swatched. Here's the first one. This is the shade Uncensored. It opens up, has a little doe foot applicator. And this one's more like a really beautiful nude shade. It'll look really pretty by itself or over like a nude lipstick. That's the shade right there. Really pretty. The second one I purchased is called Shameless. This is more of like a rose tone nude, and that's it right there. And the last one is in a shimmer gloss and it's in the shade Climax. And this one I really love because it's a gold with like a peach shift to it. So that's it right there. But those are the glosses that I got. All right, so now we're getting down to the end of my haul. I've got 2 more things to show you, and they're things that I've purchased in the past, but that I needed to stock up on. So one of them is the Makeup Forever Sensi'eyes I always use this to take off my eye makeup. I've been using this makeup remover by Makeup Forever for a long time now. I've used Sensi'eyes as long as I can remember, and I love it because it will take off anything. I mean, it'll even take off like stains from your lips or even stains from shadows on your eyes. So I really love this. I went ahead and purchased another one because I'm almost out of the one that I have here. And then my last Sephora purchase is this Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I did purchase this one in a different shade. I purchased it in the shade number 5. The 6 is really nice for like summer because I get a little more tan. 5 is just a little lighter, and I really wanted it for like the winter months when I'm not so tan. So yeah, I went ahead and picked this up. I'll show you guys what the shade looks like so you can see. But that's it right there. This stuff is so good. It brings a beautiful glow to the skin. Alright guys, that's it for my Sephora haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments below what you guys bought as well, because I'm interested in seeing that too. I'm interested in knowing what you guys picked out. I will be doing future videos using a lot of these products, so look out for those coming soon. And thanks again for being here. I really appreciate you guys. Take care, and we'll talk to you soon.